Hi, my name is Ellie Martin. I am a senior in high school, and this is my reflection video on getting my fine arts seal on my diploma. First, I want to talk about what got me into theater and why I wanted to get the seal and why it was so important to me. And then after that, I'll go more into what my capstone is, why I chose it, and how it's gonna help me in the future. Starting off, just talking about theater as a whole is so hard because theater truly has become my entire life. I started performing and going on the stage when I was 6 months old. I was doing beauty pageants with my mom, and now I am 18 years old and I am doing my senior musical Big Fish, and it has been non-stop performing truly. I've been in dance, I've done singing, I've done choir this year. This is my first year doing anything singing actually with choir. And then theater since I was in 6th grade. I've been doing this for a really long time and I wouldn't have it any other way. Theater has become such an influential part of my life, and just performing arts as a whole, it to me feels like it's like a outlet for me. I have so much that I want to say and do, and I want to tell stories, and I want to inspire people, and I want to talk about things that are important to me, and theater is the creative way that I can do it. I can sing, I can dance, I can dress up, I get to play pretend for fun, and I can make a career out of that, and I think that is so beautiful, and I have such an incredible time being able to express myself like that. It's truly something I can't even put it into words how important it is to me. I decided to start taking theater classes my 6th grade year. I would watch the high schools come perform at my elementary school and at the middle school and everything else, and I would see them on stage, and it's just, I want to do that. That looks so fun. That looks so cool. And for a really long time, I struggled with finding the confidence to do that. And, the one decision I made to audition, it changed everything. And over the years, it has taught me so much. It's built my emotional endurance, literal endurance. It's really hard. Patience, kindness, empathy, confidence. Confidence is such a big one for me. I used to be a really quiet, shy kid, didn't raise my hand. I was really struggling with my identity and who I was and who I wanted to be, and theater helped with all of that. Theater has truly changed who I am for the better. Yes, Wicked, we're gonna use Wicked references, and I am so thankful for it all. I wouldn't have it any other way. And when I was looking at doing a capstone, when one of my mentors had told me about the experience as a whole, it was so hard for me to just choose one thing. People were doing musical performances, or they were playing songs from band, or they were creating dances, or doing 24-hour plays, and I'm like, I've done so much. I've put so much of my heart and soul into this. Why do I have to pick one thing? Why can't I just talk about all of it in one place? And so I started thinking about it, and I was like, I want to do all of this stuff, but I also want this capstone to be useful for me in the future. How can I use a capstone when I'm an adult? And I realized, what if I just make a resume, a portfolio, and I can dump my heart into one place. So I talked to my other mentor, and he thought it was a great idea. So I immediately got the ball rolling on it. I turned in my proposals. I started creating my videos and finding them and mashing them together. And I ran into a lot of roadblocks of creating websites, and creating nice resumes like this cost money. Finding a website that works for what I need it to is hard. Uploading videos is hard. Staying consistent. And I already had so much going on at the time. We had Haunted Barn, we had one acts, we had our fall play, Murder is Announced, which was a great show, by the way. And I just didn't have the time, so I kept pushing it off and pushing it off and pushing it off. And then suddenly it was January and my capstone was due in a month and a half, and I was like, I don't know what to do. I went to my mentor, I talked it through with him, and he's like, do what you want with the website for now, and then from there we'll figure out the logistics. So I did everything I wanted to. I talked about my background, who I am, who I'm becoming. And then after that, we kind of met in the middle, and he's like, okay, I just want you to put videos of what you're doing now and what you have, and it'll turn into like kind of like a timeline of everything you've done. And I'm so happy that he understood that and he recommended that idea, because that's what I wanted from the beginning. I wanted to talk about how important this is on a big spectrum, because again, I don't want to just focus on one of the incredible things I've done. So I pushed through, I worked my butt off to get this website done, and I finished it. And I presented it to so many of my peers who were so supportive through the whole thing. I got so many compliments on how it was a great idea, because later down the line, I can use it as a resume. I can use all of this later down the line. And I'm so happy that I pushed through, and I'm so happy that I did it, because it not only I had to, endure working on it for so long and keep pushing through, it made me so thankful for the process as a whole, and it made me even more proud of my work and seeing it all in one place. And I am so proud of the website that I created and the capstone that I created. I truly would not change anything about the process of creating my capstone or what I did or my thought process. I truly don't have many words to say, but I am so incredibly proud of myself and the people who helped me, and being able to make something that I can use in the future and also reflect on all of the amazing things I've done. I think that truly solidifies what the seal is just showing all of the hard work you've done. And I think I really, really could and did do that. And I am so happy with how everything turned out. And I'm really sad that this process is done. Like, I was really nervous at the beginning of the year, and then I got really excited about it, and now I'm really sad because it's over. But that means I get to go on to do really cool things, and I get to continue to pursue theater through college, and I'm so happy.